but the rest of the game is pretty fun.
Yeah. And it's worth mentioning right now that Quidditch is mainly just
Hey, Harry.
they're facing problem with sound.
Harry, you've been chosen. You're Gryffindor Quidditch captain.
That's not good.
I knew you'd get
Yeah.
it. You've not flown all summer though.
We'll
so you
have to
better get
repeat
some
all of it.
practice. Come on, Mr. Chosen One.
You're kind
You
of
can
laggy
use
as
my
well
broom.
on Discord, but
Thanks.
Oof.
maybe it's my internet. I don't know.
No, I think it's my internet. Like I dropped just 500 frames. So
Oh yeah. I mean, Luigi can always switch to my audio or something, I guess.
yeah, so Luigi just had the stream muted. So are we back now?
Oh.
Okay, so they're saying all good. Okay, so yeah, welcome to Harry Potter 6. Any percent? This is a race between Affinity Cat, Nixxo, and me. We had a cutscene earlier. My game is lagging. This is fun. I think I have my laptop on power saver, so we're gonna struggle here. But yeah, so we had a cutscene earlier. All the cutscenes here are unskippable. So we're gonna be watching a lot of cutscenes. You're gonna be seeing a lot of Quidditch, which is basically just an auto-scroller. Nothing happens. But the fun parts about this game are potions and duels.
Yeah. And like, you literally can't even fail the first Quidditch. Even if I would miss all the rings, nothing would happen.
Yeah,
You don't lose time.
they all stay green.
Yeah.
You can lose
You
time if you
Oh,
bump
I failed
though.
Quidditch later on.
Yeah, just like
What
I
we
did
try
now.
here in the first stage is to bonk into something. So we try to fly as clean as possible. Because you can't gain time on Quidditch, but if you fly into something, you lose time. But yeah, this is basically a tutorial level. You could say so. We learn how to fly, we later learn how to spellcast and how to walk and everything.
Yeah. Later you'll see us missing a few rings during Quidditch because at the end we get a badge, and the game telling us that we got a badge takes time, which is slow. So we kind of skip a few stars so that we skip the badge later.
I think it's called combo fly or something. 20 rings? 15 rings in a row, something like that. So yeah, we skip a few during Quidditch match.
Yeah. So coming up is...
Also
Hermione
notice
should be
those
around here
cutscenes,
somewhere.
they are like awkward as hell.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is really how real life goes for me.
Yeah, Harry's just flirting god.
No, honestly, Ryan, all you need to do is clean them out. You could have done it already if you hadn't had it. When did you get here?
About half an hour ago. Didn't Ron tell you?
Your mum, I wouldn't have needed to speak to you.
Mum was to get rid of these cauldrons Fred and George had left in the garage. I'll give you a hand.
So yeah,
That one
we learn a
smells
new
far
spell here.
worse than the others.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It. Well done.
And it's kind of a pain to do it with a controller.
Oh, no.
The other two
Moving them
can,
must have
I
stirred everything up.
just can't
Quick,
get it with a
Chuck
controller,
in the
so I'm
bowl.
playing with a mouse
Throw
right
them
now.
in there.
There was Switch
So you're
later
washing
on,
them?
which will
Who knows what
obviously
Fred and George
cost me
mixed in
time,
there?
but
Exactly.
what can you do?
Just think of the fish. Well, I don't know what happens if a fish swallows love potion. Do you?
Maybe they'll fall in love with you. Hermione. Bloop. Bloop. I love you. Bloop.
Oh yes, Ronald. How very grown up of you.
Come on, Harry. Let's get rid of those cauldrons before Mum starts moaning.
So yeah, it's pretty much just doing the task as fast as
Brilliant.
possible.
Wish we could do this after every
Get a
potions
fast
lesson.
spell in
You
and
didn't
then
cast that quite.
push it away.
Great. Let's get rid of the rest of them.
It's a waste.
Brilliant. Mum would have made us clean those out by hand. We'd have still been scrubbing them at Christmas.
If you just take the time to learn some cleaning spells.
Who wants to spend their time cleaning things up? This was much more fun.
So yeah, that's a long cutscene, so I can take the time to actually switch. Or I can't switch in cutscenes. God damn it.
Yeah.
I want to switch to controller.
Why is Draco sneaking around?
I don't know, but that leads to Borgin and Burks.
This is like, I think HP5 and HP6 are just kind of the two main games where Brightlight tried to go for this motion control because everyone was thinking, hey, motion control is the future. So, you know, you have another instance of, you know, moving your wand or moving the Wiimote or an analog stick to actually move the wand.
And if I use the invisibility cloak, he'll never know I was listening in.
Those games
will he?
exist for the Wii, as far as I know.
Yeah,
And
like
we have-
if you go back to like E3 of 2009 or you know when they were introducing them, they would always play them on the Wii. And I think I saw one demo where the duels actually looked better. Like they had a different camera angle and they actually looked more fun.
Sneaking about listening in, were you,
I mean,
Potter?
it's kind of fun to wave your Wii emote or Wii remote.
I knew
and
I'd seen someone
do
climb up there.
spells.
Well,
Yeah.
enjoy the trip back to London, Potter.
Luigi was not able to get 100% on Wii though. So I think
Is it just not possible, or
yeah,
did it?
I think there's a
What are you
crest
doing down
that
there?
doesn't spawn on Wii. So the way any percent and 100% works is that
What were you
the
doing
main
down at the
difference
door?
is
I was
crests.
trying to find out what
Crests
Malfoy's
and I
up
think
to.
potions and
I'm sure
duels.
he's a Death Eater. I was wearing
So
my
you have
invisibility
like
cloak
side
and he was
potions and
seeing me
side
when I
duels
climbed
to
into
do,
the luggage rack.
Maybe
and
it's
you have to
not
collect 155 crests.
Raxford.
So we don't do that in any percent, we just get to the credits,
You can see Raxford.
and we complete them in 100%.
Your brain's full of
So there's one crest that doesn't spawn
We're probably already in
on the
trouble.
Wii version for some reason.
Okay. I'm a little worried about tripping over things in the dark.
That is weird.
Maybe we should use Lumos.
Yeah, I think Luigi reported on it and a few others reported. I'm not sure if it's a specific version or anything, like it hasn't been fully investigated. But it's quite funny.
What's that?
Like
I'm not sure if
I wouldn't be
presented
surprised.
this game.
Mystery.
Yeah,
And we've only
I wouldn't be surprised if you search Harry Potter 6 Wii 100% and you find like old IGN forums discussing the fact that there's a missing crest.
I got another
Oh
one.
shit.
I wouldn't be surprised as well. It's a crest.
That's 3.
That's nice. You could make a sort of collection of them.
So you can see it already, but the controls for Harry are a little bit weird in this game, especially if he sprints, because the camera just zooms in on his head, on the back of his head, and you suddenly can't run curves anymore. So the controls are really bad if you're in running mode.
Yeah, this is funnily or like sarcastically called Harry Potter and the Need for Speed because Harry is just like a car and you have to steer him even more than HP5 because you have motion
Yeah.
blur, motion controls and
Terrible
motion
motion
blurs in Harry Potter game. What more can you ask for?
Right now it was pretty easy to run up there, but later on we will have students running around, and if you bump into one in full speed, Harry's just going to fall down, and it
Oh.
takes so much time.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Like there should be some sort of a counter for how many falls each player gets.
Now, please
What's
join
happened
me
to
in
Dumbledore's
welcoming
hand?
Horace Slughorn, who will resume his old position of Potions Master. Meanwhile, the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher will be assumed by Professor Snape.
No! How can Dumbledore let him after all he's done? I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
They also locked some parts of the castle,
Mischief managed.
so you can't
Well,
go
there's one
around the
good
whole
thing.
castle from the
Defense
beginning.
Against the Dark Arts job's
But
jinxed.
after
Snape
you
will
play
be
the
gone by
story,
end of the
you will
year,
be able
and
to at some
personally,
point.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for another death.
I would have thought
Also,
you
how
would
do
be
you
at
call Nick
potions,
again?
Mr. Potter. Or is it no longer your ambition to become an aura?
I was told I had to get an outstanding in my OWL.
And so you did when Professor Snape was teaching the subject. But Professor Slughorn is perfectly happy to accept students.
So we're about to get
with
introduced
exceeds
to
expectations.
Sir
That will
Nicholas,
well, however.
and he's basically the route for us. Like, there isn't much stuff made on route because all we do is just follow Nick.
Don't know how to get there with
Nick
half
has
the
the fastest route. Like he knows.
He can still get around, so he knows all the shortcuts.
Yeah, exactly. He knows all the shortcuts, so we don't have to do anything. If you ever forget the route, just call for Nick and he'll help you.
He also has the only possible route as far as I know. So the game always tries to lead you to where the action is and the cutscenes are. And I don't think you can go on other paths.
Yeah.
At least Potions isn't with Snape this year.
Just a reminder that the game is still kind of for children, so they make it fairly easy. So right now you'll see me do... I'm not really sure what exactly it is, but when you're running down the stairs and if you tap A right at the last step, Harry will leap, and it's slightly faster.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool trick.
Yeah, considering that there aren't any other tricks in the game.
That's true.
So yeah, movement is really the main crappy part about this game, because you wanna be able to sprint. Like whenever you get a chance to sprint, you should do it. But you also want to control Harry because he's like a car. Like if you have a what do you call it? Like a rough turn, you want to slow down a little bit. Oops.
Yeah, you can't go full speed at curves or turns. It's just not possible. You will run into the wall.
Yeah, it's more about managing your speed, really.
Yeah. You have to slow down at the right spaces, at the right places.
And need directions, advice, information, just call out and I'll help if I can.
Of all the ghosts, Gryffindor get Nick. He couldn't even get his head cut off properly.
He got us here, didn't he?
Alright, we're about to do potions.
Harry, my boy. I was
Which is probably the most fun part of the game,
and I'm afraid
of the speedrun at least.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You can get what you need from over there.
Like, I
It's actually,
think...
like, I would say it's totally skill-based, at least.
I think this is most of the people who play this game, like, this is their favorite part about the game. It's kind of fun, like, they actually managed a way to make potions fun.
Just do what I do.
It's hard, but it's fun.
Great.
It's also probably the main reason why we play it with a controller most of the time, because it's just so much easier to play with a controller.
Yeah.
Forgot what to do here, but yeah.
Yeah, so this game is somewhat open world. The castle isn't fully unlocked from the start.
There are
You will
definitely
have
days I
locked
could
doors.
do with some of this.
I almost restarted the tutorial.
Oops. Yeah, I had that happen to me.
Oh, it starts with that one, goddammit. Yeah, it's been a while for all of us, since we did play this game last time.
Yeah. So fun fact, this is the only potion that you can get the Speedy Brewer badge on it.
Well, now we have our juices
Oh, really?
flowing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's
Let
the
us
shortest
turn
one,
to
yeah. Makes
And
sense.
I think it's slower to try to skip
What's
it.
this one?
Oh, Harry, it's a first
So you
year.
kind of
it's
have to
already
get
slower
it.
to
Have you
not get
forgotten
the
all
bit,
your
yeah.
revision?
So now we're gonna get introduced to heating.
Yeah, healing is probably one of the easier mechanics, even in a casual playthrough.
Yeah, so you're gonna be hearing a lot of joystick movement.
Yeah. For eating, you have to move up the joystick.
The joystick
As you can see,
intensifies.
up and down. It's loud.
Yeah.
It's also the main point why our controllers will be broken in like a year probably.
But be careful not to let things get too hot. A hole in your cauldron can be expensive and painful.
So the thing for potions is, if you fail somewhere, you don't gain extra time, which is not important for the early potions because you can't fail them essentially. It's hard to do so. But later on we will need the time at some point. But right now I have 100 because I didn't fail anything. But if you take too long and you produce smoke, then you won't get time back.
Red is for beginners. Heat until the potion goes pink.
That's just a student's notes. It can't be the proper way to make it, or they would have printed it in the book.
Yeah, but... Well, I'm gonna try these notes.
And Harry just tried introductions from a random book. Because why not?
Aha! Not bad at all.
Might work.
My, Harry. Pink?
Yes. I must have...
No, red is of course the basic potion, but pink, excellent. You have the makings of a master potion maker. You should be ready for something a little more complicated then, yes? Let us try the draught of living death.
I told you to make it go pink.
Sir, you haven't told us what's in that little golden bottle.
Ah, what you see here is Felix Felicis, more commonly known as liquid luck. One sip and you will find all your endeavors succeed.
This is basically a big
And
potion
this I
tutorial.
offer
We learn
today
all the
to
basic
student
mechanics,
who brews an acceptable
like
draught of living
heating,
death, a
pouring
small
stuff,
vial
and
of
I
liquid
think that's
luck.
it actually.
So gather your ingredients, but keep your eyes on the clock.
But yeah, we learn how
Good
basic
luck.
potion making is working.
No, thank you. My instructions are perfectly adequate.
Suit yourself. Suppophorus beans.
And I completely forgot which ingredients to start. It's been too long.
Sloth grain.
But yeah, those early potions are not really a problem. We should always get them without making mistakes, basically. It's gonna get harder later on. We have to be kind of precise with how much you pour in and how much you shake and everything.
Excellent, Harry. It's clear you've inherited your mother's talent. She was a dab hand at potions.
But yeah, the tutorial is not too challenging.
Here, as promised, one bottle of liquid luck. Use it well.
Blimey, Harry. You've been doing Hermione and revising all summer.
No, it's the textbook I borrowed. It's got notes all over it. I just followed their instructions.
Huh? You don't need a potion to be lucky. I mean, I could have picked that book, but no. I get the one that looks
When I
like it's been
started running this
cubed
game, I never found my way out of this classroom. It's so
Harry
confusing.
Potter?
So fun fact about this part,
It's not talking about the Daily Prophet.
Cat,
He won't give
I
you
think
his
in
autograph.
one
It's a
instance,
clear off pitch,
was, I think, like, this is my theory of it, is that he was running too fast and the game didn't spawn Ron, so the entire time Ron was invisible. And he had to do a duel with Ron being invisible.
Libraries Liberate.
And that's not a good thing. Because
Yeah.
you obviously don't know where to aim it, or like.
All the
it's
DA
hard.
members should. Let's go and see if any of them are joining.
I don't think he got it since then, but it was like definitely something that none of us has seen. Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of a theme during all of the HP games that someone gets invisible. You can get invisible Harry in HP3 as well sometimes.
Did you say HP3?
Yeah.
Where do you get invisible Harry?
I didn't know Dumbledore was leaving the castle.
It's locked.
Ah, right. Door's locked.
So we're up to dueling. I guess you already entered it.
Nope. I'm watching Gron and Nick trying to figure the door out.
Ah, thank you. That's awfully good of you.
Dueling is the third main part of the game. Oh my god, the big TK host.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Thanks TK for the raid. TK is also one of the top 3 players. He and Nixxo actually like have a tied run. Like they both have exactly the same time.
Yeah.
We got a message asking if we wanted to join the dueling.
Not in that form anymore, but
Dumbledore's
we will see
restarted
what
the
happens.
dueling club. And
Yeah.
we don't want Slytherin to beat
But
us.
like for
What do I
like
need to
last
do?
year,
Could you do
TK had a lot of runs
to help teach
of this game.
Should be simple for you. You won't be fighting you know who.
And
Just
he
another
had like a lot of, you know, mishaps I
start
guess
the
with it, but he
basics?
also routed Hundo,
Ready? On the count of 3. Demonstrate this
which
spell.
is also fun.
I think to this day the only one who did a run of it.
Okay, I forgot the tutorial here.
Wow, it's an honor to watch
I don't
you
even
cast,
know how to
Harry.
cast
You're
Expelliarmus
brilliant.
anymore.
Okay. Now you first years, watch this.
Oh, we have
Harry's
to
going
start
to
with
show us
Stupefy,
the most
yeah,
basic
I remember.
defense. Dodging. Ron, you cast. Harry, you dodge his spells.
Yeah, we just.
Oh, it's dodging now. Okay.
He actually beat you by 0.1 second. Yeah, I mean, that's technically a tie, to be honest.
Now, apart from dodging, there's Oi!
Oh, it's dodging.
You! Pay attention! Listen up!
Yeah, TK, we need you back on this game.
This spell is really
Yeah,
useful
true.
if you want to finish a duel quickly. Harry, could you
I think
demonstrate
dodging
it
is
for us?
new in this game as well. I don't think HP5 dueling has it, right?
Brilliant, Harry! Ready for a proper duel? Okay, Ron, now you can fight back. There will be 3 rounds. May the best duelist win.
Come on, Harry. Let's show them how to duel.
I think one thing to mention about dueling is that you don't actually aim. So like in HP5, you kind of need to be aiming at them. So you know you switch with RB.
Yeah, they can dodge in this game.
Yeah, and you can only duel one person, whereas in HP5 you were able to duel multiple people. That's why like when you have duels with Bellatrix and turns. Actually, Crab and Goyle take turns.
Yeah.
Because they never, they never developed a system where like you're dueling more than one person. So I think like the fastest strat here is to cast Expelliarmus at the right time and then just completely destroy your opponent with Stupefy.
Yeah, he dodged for me.
Yeah, he
like
dodged.
2 times.
Yeah, same. That's why timing Expelliarmus.
So dueling might be easier with a keyboard. I'm not sure about it because you can spam more with the mouse than you can with the right trigger.
That's true, yeah.
That's Ron doing. Ron is destroying me.
And I think like Expelliarmus is just one button on keyboard and mouse, whereas on controller you have to actually make a gesture.
Yeah, that was terrible for me. Yeah, on controller it's pressing the left stick to the left side and the right stick to the right side, and it doesn't always work super well, to be honest. Why are spells flying through on?
So I just finished the score for the tutorial.
Yeah, I didn't. My duels were terrible.
Oh crap. Cat, where you at?
I just downed Ron.
Harry Potter! Well done, Harry. I am proud to welcome you to the Gryffindor Dueling Club. Come back and practice with us anytime you like. You can sign up for duels on the notice board.
Okay, so now more cutscenes.
Hello, Harry. Dumbledore asked me to give this to you.
Like, I guess
How did you get in
probably
such a
like an
mess?
hour of this game is just
How
cutscenes.
honestly, it would
More
only
if you
take you 2
count
seconds to
Quidditch,
straighten up afterwards.
which is an auto-scroller,
Dumbledore
has a
says he
cutscene.
likes acid pops. Huh? It's the password. Dumbledore is going to give you
But they're
private lessons
quite
this
well
year.
done, to
He'll
be
probably
honest.
want to teach
They
you
are,
some really
like,
advanced
they
defensive
tried at
magic
least.
because of the prophecy. Come on, Ron. I'll help you with that defense against the dark arts homework.
Yeah, right.
I got the notice board thing now.
Acid pops.
Good evening, Harry. You got my message, I see. What you see before you are memories. In this case, pertaining to one individual, Voldemort. This contains the memory of the day I first met him. I believe you're familiar with my pensieve. This time, you enter the pensieve with me, and even more unusually, with permission. And we shall see Tom Riddle as he was before.
The way to Dumbledore is actually the only
Lord
one where I
Voldemort.
don't need Nick for. I know that way.
I had gone to offer him his place at Hogwarts. How do you do, Tom? You can do things, can't you, Tom? Things the other children can't. You can do magic. Is there anything in that box you ought not to have?
He stole from the other children.
And worse. We can learn much about Lord Voldemort from his past. A past that brought him to Hogwarts, and a teacher he grew close to.
Slughorn?
Yes, Harry. Professor Slughorn likes the company of the famous, the successful...
Don't mind this cutscene, by
He
the way.
collects them.
That's a
You'd
weird
like
one.
him to collect me?
Yes,
I mean, the
Getting
young
close
Tom
to
Riddle
Professor
does not
Slughorn
really
would be
look
useful.
like
Now,
the one in the
that is
movie.
all for
I mean, they
tonight.
tried, but
I shall tell
he
you
just
more
looks weird.
I wonder if Dumbledore has the same actor or voice actor from HP5. Because I keep hearing him say... Oh, this is funny.
Hey, you losers from the Gryffindor loser team of... losers.
That's imaginative.
Yeah, I just had to give them the loser scene.
Malfoy.
Let's see if you're laughing when your team
Loser scene
trials
is
go
great.
wrong, you
Goyle is such a
losers.
creative.
Yeah.
Like, he's
I
just
heard a rumour Slytherin were going to try and sabotage our team selection.
Like, you'll see a few instances of actual humor.
All the grounds. Let's
Yeah,
go through the
that's
clock
true.
tower. That should be the quickest way there.
the game.
Come on then.
Like,
Yeah.
does not take itself serious at all.
Have you decided how you're going to run the trials yet? Don't pick people. just
And
because
and
they
it's for the
can.
best, you know, like when they try to take themselves
Yeah.
seriously, it turns out bad.
Slytherin are up to it. We need these trials to go well.
So there's a really memorable cutscene that we won't spoil yet, but it's great.
Yeah, if you thought the fish scene was funny, wait until you see this one.
What?
What?
Have the Aurors decided to close this again?
Oh dear. How you
Yeah,
going to
so
get to your
I was saying
Gryffindor
about
trials?
Dumbledore, like he
You
keeps
shut
saying,
this.
like Harry
Yeah.
keeps saying something, is
See
like,
you,
yep, Harry. Yeah,
losers.
that's pretty much
How are we
it.
going
Like,
to get to
and it's
Quidditch now?
mostly like some sort of a big reveal or something that you
I
weren't
think you'll have
expecting.
Mr. Lever.
Reparo should do the trick. Reparo!
And Dumbledore's like, yes.
I'm not sure if they have any of the original cast actually. They have for
That'll
HP5.
show
I know
Goyle
that
and
much.
the others.
I think
Wingardium
Rupert
Leviosa.
Grint was on this, the voice actor for Ron. And
Well done.
maybe Ginny,
If you need a shortcut,
Oh, okay, cool.
here.
and
I
also
just know that
possibly
for
Malfoy.
Shortcut to the Quidditch pitch.
Yeah, that's what I
Not
want to say. I know that he did it for
Just to the
HP5
grand
as well.
staircase.
Tom Fell.
May come in handy later.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If you need to use my shortcut again, just say dashing Cadogan.
This is
Come
not
on,
even the
let's
memeiest
go to
part.
the Quidditch
Yeah,
trials.
by far. There are some cutscenes that are just great.
Yeah, so right now Goyle's gonna try to duel us.
Yeah, after he attempted to trap us, which didn't work
Yeah,
Because it's not really smart.
and this duel, like, depending on whether he does dodges or not, can go either super fast or super slow.
Yeah.
So I got the first Expelliarmus, and now I just need to get the second. There we go.
The first one is like, it's not completely luck, but it's kinda, you have to...
Yeah.
You hit.
The thing is, if
And
you
the
do
second
this...
Now
one you
who's
can time.
loser, Goyle?
Yeah, so if you do this fast enough, you get the reflex badge, which is
True, yeah.
which is basically not getting hit. And I think you can get it in tutorial as well, right?
I don't know. Never gotten it. Yeah, I missed the first cast, but got the second one at least.
Yeah, so now we're gonna be running through the tunnel, which is a very hard place to run because it's very tight. And yeah, I just bumped into a wall. Like, students randomly spawn here, and it's also like a very tight area that you have to like sprint through. So I just got like one bump, and yeah, now I got another one. Ugh.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't see the students coming because they're after or behind a corner or something. So
Yeah.
you just randomly fall down because there's one student around the corner.
And like, there's some level of delay, like when you stop sprinting as soon as you see them, Harry's like slows down, like he de-accelerates or something.
Ready to try it for keeper, Weasley?
But that was alright.
Say, think you could introduce me to your friend Granger?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
for me
mind,
the cave is pretty
getting to know
empty
her
for
on a
some
first-name
reason.
basis.
Not many students
Know what I
here.
Come on, Harry. We better go in and get started.
And now Quidditch.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
The
This
most
morning I'll be
boring
putting
mini
everyone
game
through a
in my
series
opinion.
of challenges to
But
select Gryffindor's Quidditch team.
they try to
But
make
know
it look
this,
cool,
just
and I
because you
think the
made the team
graphics
last
are
year does not
kind of
guarantee
well
you a
done on
spot this
Quidditch,
year.
but
Oh yeah?
it gets boring
Does that
after a
include
while
you too?
because there's
Don't be
not
dense.
much
He's the
gameplay to it.
captain. Doesn't mean he's still a good seeker, does it? Maybe he got injured fighting all those Death Eaters before summer. Maybe he's lost his edge.
Go on, Harry. Show them how it's done. You put on a good enough show. I'll make McLagan eat his brain.
So what I noticed is that on mouse and keyboard, you don't have to move your mouse, and you'll automatically hit the stars.
Oh.
Yeah, but
interesting.
yeah, but for controller that's not the
But I
case.
Yeah. But I guess you will automatically hit some obstacles as well,
Yeah.
which is not optimal.
So here where we do the strat where we pick up one star, skip the other. Sometimes we pick 2 stars in a row if they're turning orange or red, because that means that we might lose the Quidditch and we have to do it all over again, which I have lost
Yeah,
plenty
losing
of
Quidditch
runs
is
to.
not good in this run. But yeah, as we said earlier, we skipped those rings because of the badge. It's like, it only saves probably like 8 seconds over the run, but it's still worth to do it on every Quidditch. Also, Ginny is flying pretty close to us all the time for some reason. Like, she's not even supposed to be Seeker in any position or something.
Yeah,
just flying there.
she's very close to the snitch from the start. I'm like, just catch her already, man.
She's just way better than Harry.
I guess when you think about it, like in the in the books, I think like it was the excuse that Harry wanted to see Ginny was that they would go to practice. So the games are kind of a nod to that. I got the Dodger badge.
That's true.
I think you have to get that, right?
Yeah, I think you have to get that at some point.
It comes down to this last shot.
Should be one of those that you get every time. So there are a few for Quidditch as well. There's one where you have like 5 really big or hard bumps or something. There's one where you touch the opposing seeker 30 times, I think. And we want to avoid those if it's possible, because every badge loses us like 5 to 10 seconds, I would say. Hard to time it correctly. Got the badge as well, by the way.
It's just they didn't really try with that last shot.
That was brilliant, Ron!
You did brilliantly, Ron.
First game is against Slytherin. Be ready.
When's the first practice, Harry?
So, yeah, the notice board is empty. But the Quidditch, it's auto-scroller, so you can't gain time, but you can lose time. So,
Hey, Hermione.
yeah, the game just goes fast.
No.
Yeah,
This isn't from
it
that
doesn't
potions
even
book,
matter
is
if you fly through the rings
and
in the
I found
middle
some
or,
writing at the
or
back.
on the outside.
It says the
It
book
matters
is the property
for
of
the
a
time that you have left,
half-blood
but not
prince.
it
I've never
matters
heard of him.
not for speed.
You should turn that book in.
Yeah.
Don't be
You
mental.
always have
It's
the
brilliant.
same speed, except if you bonk into some.
Do you think Dean sees
So, the Quidditch matches are all on a timer, and that timer is counting down. So if you hit 0, you can't see the timer, but if you hit 0 on the timer, you lose the match. And all the stars do is just reset the timer, so they don't like boost you or anything.
Yeah, that's what I tried to say. But you explained it the way
I'll
better.
make the shrinking solution for you. Then you can come to
So looks like Cat is ahead.
It's no problem.
Yeah, by a
Slughorn's let
bunch,
some
actually.
students set up a potions club in the herbology greenhouse.
I mean, as what record
I
holder,
can make
that's
it there.
what
Okay,
you could have kind of predicted, right?
I'll meet you back here later.
I'm gonna play my game lagging
I
on
solemnly
this.
swear that I am up to no
I think the
Mr.
estimate is actually 2 hours 30 minutes, which is pretty close, to be honest, pretty tight.
Yeah,
I don't think I can reach it, but we will see.
I submitted and forgot that 2 hours 30 runs are like, or 2 hours 30 minutes is like really close. My average segment is 229.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like my sum of best is 228, so I'm not even close to that.
Hi.
We're
Is this
closing
potions
in
club?
on
Yes.
the big meme cutscene though in this game.
I've heard you're brilliant
So,
at potions this
be
year.
hyped for that.
Thanks, but I just want to make a shrinking solution.
Yeah.
Got to get back to meet someone.
Sorry, if you want to use our equipment, you'll have to join the Potions Club. All you need to do is choose the entry challenge on the notice board over there.
Okay, thanks.
So you basically have to make a potion that you don't need to enter the club and use the equipment and I don't know, like, yeah, do they drain the,
Some people just use it to play tricks on
do they drain like the potion or do they keep it and then sell it?
I don't know. And like she says that Harry has to beat the high score to join the club, so he has to be better than the best student that ever did this test. So
Yeah.
every new person in this club is like the best.
I'm pretty sure like when you look at the notice board and choose the potion, it says 0. So is that the highest score? Did nobody join the club? Is it just you and me?
It's probably just Harry in this girl, yeah. How did you think about it?
Syrup of hellebore.
Okay, so my score on Volubilis is 1730. What's yours?
I'm not done yet.
Oh.
But I will tell you. Keep that in mind.
Let's see who deserves to be a member.
Oh, good. No one
Oh,
else
I
has proved the
created
Lumos
smoke.
potion
I
that
don't think
well
I can
before.
beat it.
You can definitely join the potion.
Oh, guess you can join the club.
Can I make my shrinking solution?
Oh no, I
I'm
want
in a
to.
bit of a hurry.
I wonder how they calculate it though. Like, points are weird in this game. And stars that you get for potions and stuff.
Yeah.
What was yours?
1730.
I have 1575.
Oh,
The
I
thing
reset it.
without
I
this-
resetted the tutorial by accident.
Yeah, it happens so easily.
Oops. So yeah, now we're gonna watch the tutorial again.
Yeah, because we apparently have to shake potions as well to use them in the potions.
Crab should take some of this.
Okay,
I'm
I
not
practiced
screwing
this
up the
potion a
potions.
lot, so I should do well on it.
I haven't. You're right.
Shrivel thing.
Yeah, so we just learned like a lot of mechanics at the same time. We learned, oops, to pick up and to shake the potion.
Oh no, I'm messing up potions.
Yeah, I messed up
I
potions
think
as well.
There's only one new mechanic coming later on, and that's steering.
Yeah. What angers me most about these potions is the heat to a color and then heat again to a color.
Yeah.
Like, can't you just skip to the
Doesn't
first?
make sense. Sometimes you have to drop in once. The next step is to drop in the same ingredients another time.
Oh yeah, that happens as well.
Yeah. But it gives you time, I guess. That's why they did it. For casual playthrough, it's probably quite handy. How was that smoking? Come on.
Okay, so Cat is killing potions.
I can't
Yeah,
wait
as always.
to see how you do in the other challenges. Come back and try them.
Great. I'll definitely have a go, but I've got to meet Ginny Weasley at the Quidditch pitch now.
That's okay. Just come back anytime.
At least I got 5 stars on the second potion. I don't deserve them at all, but alright.
Hey, if the game says it.
Not now, Crab. I'm going to meet someone.
Looks like you're going to be late, doesn't it?
Yeah, you would imagine that Harry is really fast back at Ginny. Okay.
Yeah, Ginny's just like hanging and waiting. Okay, that was a decent duel.
I just started it.
I'll get you back for that.
Now you know what it feels like to be bullied.
That was great, Harry.
Yeah, it was good for me as well,
Crab and
though.
Goyle are always bullying people. Hey, you couldn't come and help us, could you? I'm the Hufflepuff Dueling Club captain, and some of the students in my house could really use some help with their defensive spells.
Well, okay.
My
But
favorite
you'll have to be
mechanic
quick.
is coming up
Okay,
now because
everyone.
it saves so
Harry's
much
agreed to show us potatoes.
lifetime
Yeah.
with your controller.
Our Dueling Club
probably.
Junior champion has bravely volunteered to help.
Because now
Okay,
or soon we
Harry,
can
off we
charge
go.
spells.
You can actually save some time here, but I don't know how. Like if you cast it in a certain way, he will cast spells faster at you, so you kind of can save some time on this tutorial. But I don't know how, if there's a consistent way to do it.
Yeah, sometimes you deflect the spell at him, and then he doesn't cast the second one because he gets hurt or something. And sometimes Harry's shield just eats the
Thanks, Harry. If you fancy another go, just sign up for a duel on the notice board over there.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a small time save, but honestly every time save in this game counts because there aren't a lot.
It's hard to save time, yeah. It's easier to lose time, to be honest.
I've made that shrinking solution for you.
Thanks, Harry. That's brilliant.
You wouldn't believe all the things I had to do on my way back to you. But I'm here now. Shall we go to hospital?
Oh, sorry,
I
Harry.
guess you
I've
already
arranged to
did
go
the
with Dean.
cutscene, right?
He's not stopped moaning since I told him I couldn't go, and now I can.
I just got
Are
it.
you in the
Dean,
cutscene?
of course. You better go with him. I'll go with Hermione.
See you later, Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that record scratch was not anyone's split sound or anything. That was from the game. They put a record scratch.
You don't even know who the Half-Blood Prince is.
They are great memes.
Yeah, shoutouts to 2009 games. I think Sonic Colors came out in 2009.
It's just
And like Sonic Colors is the game that's kind of the point where Sonic games stopped taking themselves seriously because they had the writers for Happy Tree Friends, or what was that the name of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the entire script is just kind of very meta and it's funny. So yeah.
Yeah, this game as well has a lot of instances where you think someone edited that video footage, but it's actually the
knew
game.
about that necklace. It was on display at Borgin and Burke's.
Katie was given the necklace in the ladies' toilet. How could Draco have put it in there?
Good luck today, Ron. I know you'll be brilliant.
I'll resign after today's match.
Shoutouts to Hermione actually being dumb and not thinking of Bolly Shoes potion. You know, she's supposed to be the smart one.
Is that why you put something in his cup?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, Harry. We've got a game to win.
You could be expelled for that.
So I kind of forgot the route here, so I'm gonna call Nick.
You can't forget the route in HP6.
Yeah, you know what? I think I remember the route, so I'm just gonna despawn Nick.
Oh, you're going for it blind. I'm not. I don't even know where to go.
Come and have a chat.
Well,
Oh yeah.
if
down
it isn't
here.
Posse
With a
Potter
portrait.
and Weasel King, you're going to lose today. Slytherin are supreme.
Leave this to me. I'm
It's
feeling
also
pretty
a
confident.
thing that they changed from HP5. In HP5 you had to
And now
unlock
for
those
you,
portraits
Potter.
by doing
Let's
several
see how well
tasks.
you play Quidditch
And in
after you've
HP6 you
been
gain all of the
stupefied.
passwords over the course of the game. If you just play the story mode, you don't have to do extra riddles or something.
Yeah, so you know, you unlock all the portraits by just playing the game.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Harry.
It's kind of actually pretty meh, because at one point, like you don't get the Quidditch portrait until after the first Quidditch.
Yeah.
So you don't get to use it as much as I'd like to.
I think there are actually only 4 shortcuts in this game, 4 portrait passwords, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, in HP5 they had like 10 or something.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool to collect them, to be honest, but it's okay how they did it in this game.
I remember like the portrait quests were the most confusing thing to me, because as a kid I owned the French version of the HP5 on the PS2. And I didn't know much French back then.
I can imagine. Honestly, I had the German version and I still wasn't able to solve all of the puzzles.
Yeah, like this password is absurd. That guy.
Watching, blooding. Those Quidditch players, so noisy, so rowdy.
Oh, sorry. I'll ask my team to keep the noise down as they pass you.
You're one of them. A captain too. You might
So
as well
yeah,
use
we're
my shortcut
getting to
too.
the part where you will
All
see
the team
Quidditch on all of
captains
the
do.
3 screens
My
again.
password
And
is
yeah,
Boyle.
as we said earlier, auto-scroller, not much to do, not much really to talk about. So
Yeah, just kind of movement optimization here.
yeah. It's kind of important to
Let's go and beat Slytherin.
have a basic
What's got
idea
into
of
him?
where the
He's
snitch will
just
go,
feeling
because it's always the
lucky.
same route, it's not
Right.
randomly
Time
generated
for
or
our
something.
pre-match warm-up.
So you
I've planned
can
a few
avoid
exercises
the
that should
towers in
help us get
advance and
through.
stuff like that.
So, get your brooms and let's get flying.
We also for some reason have to do a warm-up before every Quidditch match.
Oh yeah, oh I forgot about that. Oh no. Yeah, so you do Quidditch twice, basically.
Yep. Harry
Content.
is the only person who needs a warm-up, apparently. And Quidditch longer.
You can practice as if you're in a real match.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ginny. That's kind of the point.
That's the point of practice most of the time, yeah. Ginny is so smart.
So yeah, like Nixxo was saying, just kind of having an idea about the route, just so that you predict where the towers are and you don't bonk into them. Most of the time, like, they're close to the edges, and you have to like slightly maneuver. Like right there, I was close to the edge and I almost bonked into a tower.
Yeah, and that actually loses a lot of time because you lose all of your momentum. You're super slow all of a sudden, yeah, like I just did. Whoops. And that happens if you don't know the route anymore, that the snitch is going to fly. I thought I would go to the right side, but it ends up going left.
Yeah, I'm having an instance of red stars. I lost the warm-up.
Oh, you lost the match?
Yes, I lost the practice. Thankfully,
that's good for me.
yeah, thankfully it wasn't like really far away. But yeah, that's what happens when... I guess you kind of have to strategically choose which stars you want to skip.
Yeah. I always skip like the second to the last one after a long pause. Because if you skip the last star before a long pause without stars, then you will most likely run out of time. I had red rings as well, by the way.
Yeah, thankfully it wasn't like...
Apparently. Yeah, super far in.
Yeah, exactly.
Quidditch also takes a lot longer than it looks like. It looks like we are super close to the snitch, but in reality we will be here for at least 1 more minute.
Yeah, fair reminder that we're all rusty. Or 2 of us at least are.
Yeah, Cat is not. Cat has got a new world record today. So GG's on that for him again.
GG, Cat. He's silently killing the game.
Yeah. He beat his own record by 9 seconds, I believe. Which is insane because that time is already really good.
Yeah. So yeah, now it's time for the actual game. The crowd looks really fun. It's just copy paste, and it's basically like the same car racing crowd.
Yeah.
But hey, they tried. Also, we get some. Yeah, welcome to Quidditch. Except
Lee Jordan is kind of back. It's not really Lee Jordan.
Yeah.
This is stuttering from HP2 and HP1.
Yeah, he went to rehab within like the past 6 years, and he can now stutter less. So congrats to Lee Jordan.
Yeah, GG's on that. I mean, technically he's not even in Hogwarts anymore at this point, but it will always be Lee Jordan for me in my heart.
Yeah. I think like it's his last year in Hogwarts.
Isn't he in the same year as Fred and George?
I think so. If so, then that means that he like his last year was the 5th year.
Yeah.
For Harry. We'll need the loyal fans in the chat to correct us, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes you fly straight into the sky, and for some reason the sky is not blue in this game, it's more like yellow-red or something, and you don't see the stars anymore, like here. And it really hurts your eyes, in my opinion.
Yeah, they messed up the white balance on...
Yeah.
on the game. Actually, I might just get a badge here because I'm playing it safe and I'm not skipping a lot of stars.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I just got one. I collected a lot of stars in a row. I don't want these stars, but I still collect them somehow.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like move it at least from orange to yellow.
Yeah, if you're on the orange range, it's really close.
Yeah, like if you're on the orange range, I think it's wise to not skip. Yeah, now I got the lovely sky.
Yep. But we're almost done with Quidditch. Cat should be finished by now. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I just finished Quidditch.
Same. So we are actually the same pace now because we failed one.
Yeah. I got a badge. Boom Battler. I think you can skip this badge, but I'm not really sure how.
Boom Battler is if you, I think, hit the opposing Seeker a few times, like 15 or something.
Secret's safe with me. Oh, and Ron only thought I'd given it to him. It turns out he can make his own luck.
Oh no.
For this cutscene, I actually had it once that Ron looked at Harry as Harry entered the common room and like his face was turned away from Lavender.
You won't need me to take
And
you
it
to
looked
Slughorn's
really
Christmas
weird.
party. And you'd better decide who you're going with.
Plot twist. Ron is in love with Harry.
I know,
Yeah,
Harry.
probably.
You've seen how you look at her.
Hermione, I'm sure Ron...
Oh, don't worry about Ron. He can make his own luck.
Yeah, so are we on the same pace, Nixxo?
I think so. I'm just seeing like Hogwarts in the cinematic.
Yeah, I am as well.
Now I entered like the one before Luna. Cutscene.
I can't help if Hermione's got on knickers
Also,
in a twist.
Harry looks really fancy in this game.
Well,
it's kind of
let's
not
just say it's
fitting for
chemical.
a
There's no stopping
16-year-old,
it.
but still.
Suppose you're
He
going to
tried.
Slughorn's party.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't
I
judge
better
the
go.
fashion
I'm
of
meeting Luna
Wizarding
down by the
World.
boat.
They're pretty fashionable.
You can take any girl in the
Yeah,
castle.
I
and
mean,
you're
I like
taking
Harry's
Loony Lovegood.
whatever that is. Rope.
Have fun.
I don't know if Mum will let me come back after Christmas.
But he's
I don't think you just can't
criticizing
do
on
anything,
Luna's
kid.
dress, and honestly, it's not that bad.
Hey, Luna's dress is great.
Yeah. It's a long way down though, and at the bottom we learn a spell that Harry should have learned like 4 times. I think he has to relearn it every game for some reason, and it's Incendio.
He forgets. You know how you study for an exam and then you forget everything after?
Yeah.
He's human after all.
That's true. I feel like Incendio is like a first year spell though, to be honest, but it's Harry Potter.
I think it's like the one of the spells that he learned in each game. Or each year of a game.
Hi, Luna. That's
Because
a nice dress.
you learn it in HP1 PC, you learn it in HP2 on console.
No, you look fine.
I don't know about HP3.
Not sure about HP3. Yeah.
Not sure about HP4 either, but HP5 and HP6.
We just
Yeah, I
need to
don't think you
cast
have
Incendio
it
on
in
their
HP4.
Incendio!
So for those firework crates, you can actually just cast at them while walking past them. I didn't know that for my first playthrough, so I stopped to cast at them, but I was just casually, not even looking at them, and it still worked.
Yeah, he just looks at something and it burns.
The special power.
Yeah, I think it was the same for me when I was playing the game casually as a kid. And I was just like running the game and decided to run and do it at the same time.
actually saves more time than you would think, because you keep your momentum.
Yeah, and you know that you're saving time because Luna is like saying, here's another one, and she's referring to the one that you already burned.
Yeah.
So shoutouts to Luna catching up.
So we're invited to Slughorn's Christmas party, which sounds super fun, but once we're there we will realize it's probably the lamest party I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in terms of guests.
we have to make a potion for him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not even making his own drinks.
And it's like not really a potion, it's like just make some punch. And you have to like put all these weird ingredients in punch.
Yeah. We also take a really weird route to Slughorn's office. I guess they wanted to show off the new parts of the castle. And they like caves in this game.
I've only been to this
I actually have
part of
7
the castle
shields,
myself.
nice. At a certain amount of shields you actually
why I wear shoes to
gain
bed.
some extra stuff.
Yeah.
You get like more health and heals and more strength, but we usually don't reach one of those points, I think.
You might like reach one level, I think.
We will see over the run. Yeah, you might reach more health and heals, which is not really useful in a speedrun.
Yeah, mainly just because I think the game updates your opponent's health.
There's no one else here.
Oh yeah, there's this cutscene, I forgot about it.
We're not ready yet. Not in the least bit ready.
It's like,
That's where I could do with a
here's my party, and Harry looks around, there's no one here.
Yeah.
Here we'll soon get the place in
Great
shape.
party.
I was going to rustle up a party
And even
punch
if
for
the,
my guests,
like when the
but
guests are
time
there,
has
there's
not
still
been
no
ready.
one there. It's
Could you
only
mix something for me,
Slughorn, Harry,
perhaps?
Luna, and Snape, as far as I remember.
And Filch.
Yeah.
No
Filch
discrimination.
doesn't even have a character model in this game. He just speaks.
Yeah, so now we're learning to stir.
Yeah. Which is actually really hard without a controller.
It hurts my thumb. Like I was practicing potions in a row and I realized stirring can actually really hurt my thumb. So okay, I forgot what to do here.
I always mix up oranges and lemons because the art on the right is so similar.
Oh yeah. I had a lot. So yeah, like I'm just.
Yeah, potions is usually the part where we have to concentrate a little bit, but it should be fine.
Yeah. My problem with potions is that if I'm like reading chat while doing it, I would skip a step and do the step after, and then realize, oh, I'm skipping a step, like I'm doing a step ahead.
Yeah, reading chat and potions is not a good idea.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Okay, finished.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Had some smokes.
Yeah, you don't even gain points for the punch.
Yeah, like the punch you do it once in the game and that's it. You can't do it in club.
A taste of sunshine and happiness. I knew you were the man for the job, my boy. Our guests are here.
Upcoming next is actually Metal Gear Potter. The best stealth mission ever. And Harry is like super stealth. He knows how to not be seen.
You see,
Yeah.
traveling and won't return until term resumes.
Traveling?
Just like look at Snape. He directly looks at Harry and doesn't even care.
Okay. I was gate crashing. Happy?
I'll escort him out.
What happened to me here once on my runs is that I was bored and actually casted at those glowing objects, because you can get mini shields out of them that are super useless in any percent.
Yeah.
But if you do it, then Snape will actually catch you.
So I actually have this split called Metal Gear Solid. I just like how in the start Snape is like stares at you and then the game speeds him up so that he's within a certain distance. It looks really funny.
And Harry's not even turning out his light on his
Yeah.
wand.
Push me around.
I am trying to help you.
You just want to steal my glory.
Keep your voice down.
Maybe I did hex that.
So yeah, right here I got really close to Snape, but it's the same trigger for the cutscene, so you can actually like get really close to him, but you'd never get caught. I don't think I ever got caught towards the end.
This is my moment.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Snape was just pretending.
So coming up after these cutscenes are a few duels that can go either really good or really bad.
Yeah. What happens if you break an unbreakable vow?
Also, I never
die.
understood this scene in the movies and the game. Like, what is the point of Bellatrix and Gravik showing up and burning the crops? Like, there's no point
Everyone
to
gone
it.
to bed? I don't sleep these days.
They're terrorists. They mean to terrify.
Silly, right? Happy
Hey,
Christmas.
5 points. How are you doing?
Bellatrix!
Okay, I hit her with that second Expelliarmus, that's pretty decent. You can also time your fully charged Stupefy so that she goes down again and you can easily knock her out. If you cast your charged Stupefy too early, then she won't go down and you have a hard time hitting her again.
Yeah. I'm having trouble like casting Expelliarmus, so
Same. Not optimized, to be honest. Doesn't always work.
yeah, actually I forgot about the part where if you actually wait just a little bit longer while you're charging the spell, you don't have to knock her out twice. The charged spell will knock her out.
Yeah. Why did she do Expelliarmus, Protego right at the beginning? Never seen that.
She's already on the no you. So here we have to cross this bridge to get to Bellatrix.
Oh my god. My duel is terrible. I misclicked on misspelled and I casted Protego instead of Richter Summon.
Oh yeah, that's like when your thumb kind of slips. Ugh.
Yeah, it sucks.
No, Harry! It's a trap! Get away from her!
Okay, the
And
second.
Gravik has so much health.
Yeah, the second two duels are really good for me right now, but the first two were meh.
I've gotten so bad at dueling.
Yes, thank you.
Oh no.
Meow.
The wildcat appears.
A wildcat. That's the name of my film.
You're lucky you weren't killed, mate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Thanks for, you know.
So where are you, Cat, now?
If you'd not got there, I could have had a werewolf for a sister.
Yeah, no problem.
Cat is on world record pace. Wow.
Oh.
He said Malfoy was looking at a vanishing
Insane.
cabinet.
A vanishing cabinet? What would he want with one of those?
Dunno.
I'm on the worst pace ever, but I just want to meet the estimate.
A bitten
He's
apple.
up to something. I just don't know what it is.
Actually, I just realized like watching this is gonna be kind of funny because we're commentating on something and Cat is already like 2 minutes ahead of us, so we're commentating on something that already happened on stream.
King and Queen slug. See you, Harry.
We're too slow.
Hermione,
Yeah,
have you
we
seen
are.
Malfoy
We're too
doing
rusty.
anything suspicious?
Oh, really, Harry?
No match for
Are
Cat.
you still worried about Draco?
Ron told me his dad found out Malfoy was looking at a vanishing cabinet in Borgin and Burke's.
But there's no way he could sneak a vanishing cabinet into the castle. The Aurors are searching everyone who comes in. They're even checking the outpost.
Then you tell me how he disappears off the Marauder's map. I'll show you. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Mischief managed. He's there in the 7th floor
At
corridor.
least we two have a pretty close race right now.
Then, has he?
But sometimes he
Yeah.
does vanish completely. I'm going to find out what he's up to. I'm going to the 7th
I'm
floor.
at Draco Malfoy right now, where he pulls off the map.
Yeah, mine is just like I'm ending the cutscene
Do
basically.
you really think you'll find anything, Harry?
Yeah, you're right again. My
prove
duels
he's
were
up to
so
something.
terrible.
So Cat just got Stairs RNG,
Will be if you beat Voldemort, hey?
Damn.
and that can like waste around 30 seconds. Hold on, I'm gonna call Nick because I don't remember where to go here.
Draco Malfoy.
Same.
Not today, no, but I have
So the stairs are, yeah, as you said, RNG. They move obviously, like in the books. And sometimes if the stair just moved and you want to go somewhere else, you just have to wait, and it takes so long. I got read.
We arrive.
Hey, Ron, have you seen Malfoy?
And yeah, Ron is just randomly hanging out
When?
here.
Just now.
Wasn't he a
Someone hanging
prefect?
around on this corridor. And I
Oh
just
yeah,
found
that's
this.
true.
It looks like instructions
Yeah,
for a
he might be
potion.
patrolling.
Probably
I don't know.
homework. And since when has Malfoy
It seems
put effort into his
it's kind
homework?
of just at the right place at the
I'm
right.
going to ask Hermione what this potion is. I bet that will give us a clue to
Yeah,
what
so
Malfoy is up
Cat,
to.
She's swatting in potions now.
Cat is already in potions. Damn.
She's still in the right mood.
So you won't come with me then?
I think I'd rather face that troll we saw in our first year. See you later.
Alright, so more Nick.
Have you seen Hermione anywhere?
Why, yes, Miss Granger is studying in the potions classroom.
I really must pay Violet a visit.
Oh, I got bad Stairs RNG as well. Yeah, like that's pretty bad Stairs RNG.
Same. It usually happens on this part though. Like at least one staircase is usually bad.
Yeah.
Libraries Liberate.
And so they do, and so they do.
And sometimes like you can decide to go on a route that could make it even worse.
Even worse, yeah.
You're here. Have fun.
But yeah, Hermione is kinda in a bad
Hello,
mood
Hermione.
over the whole
Do you
game.
recognise this potion?
So
I'm
she's not
surprised
gonna
you
tell
don't
us what kind
recognise
of
it,
potion it
seeing
is.
as you're top in potions.
We have to brew it.
It's obvious what this is.
So, what is it?
Why ask me? You should ask the Half-Blood Prince.
Alright, I will. Well, I can make the potion and find out anyway.
I miss those times when I knew which ingredients is the first one.
I just realized that in the club, the first potion is different from the one in the actual gameplay. It's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
I smoke again.
I had like a month of fully just kind of grinding this game, and now I'm kind of like just immediately going back to that mood.
Yeah, it's a fun game to play actually, and to speedrun. I always just did a few runs here and there. So yeah, Harry Potter fans could probably tell from the potion's color which kind of potion it is. Because it's like the only one that's not colored in any way after we finish it.
Yeah. It's supposed to also like have this texture where it's like it has basically parts or pieces in it.
Yeah.
Like that's how they show it in the film, where it's just like pouring it's like rotten milk.
And a splendid polyjuice potion you're making. But I do hope you're not intending to take it. It is a restricted potion.
You're sure it's polyjuice, sir?
Of course, that grey and sludgy finish, all characteristic. But then you should know, my lad, you made it.
I was just experimenting.
Of course.
Thanks, sir. Polyjuice potion? You use that if you want to look like someone else. I wonder what Malfoy would want with that.
Voldemort isn't going to trust Malfoy with a mission. You haven't got a scrap of evidence, have you?
No, not yet. But I'll get something.
So more cutscenes as a transition, because I guess they couldn't figure out a way to transition between day and night. So they it looks like the demo videos that they would show in a conference.
Dumbledore wants you to go to his office for another lesson. Harry,
It probably is.
when you see Dumbledore, don't say anything about Malfoy.
He's up to something. He's sneaking around and he's even ditched
Kind of the
Crabbe
same
and
way,
Goyle.
like
Yes,
they did
I
it in
admit that is out
HP2
of
in the PC
character,
version.
but you don't
They
have
also
evidence
have
that
like
he's doing
cutscenes
anything.
that
If he's
just
not,
pan
then
around
why
the
is he
castle.
sneaking around the 7th
Yeah,
floor and...
except like they had these narrations by Stephen Fry, and I used to really enjoy them as a kid.
Well, if he is using the room,
they
he
were
won't be able to see what
Mudblood,
he's doing in
the
there.
nasty
That's why we
name
used it for
some
TA
wizards say
Concentrate
to
on your
other
lesson
wizards or
He's
something.
waiting for you in his office.
Alright, more Nick. I don't remember what to do.
I think it's just Dumbledore, so just down and outside. But yeah, I call it Nick as well. Then
Yeah.
I saved it, sorry.
I wanna like have this trick where I'm just like calling Nick and then despawning him, then spawning him again. I'm like, Nick! Nick!
It's also really fun, like later on, when Ron is struck with love potion and you call Nick. He
Oh
actually
yes!
has a nice dialogue with him.
He's like, are you seriously calling me right now?
Yeah. You should show that off since you're the audio stream.
He gets so disappointed when you despawn him. He's like, huh. Oh no, it was...
I am of no use.
Yeah, I actually like kinda needed him because I went to the
Hi, Harry.
wrong
Are
kid.
you here to see Professor Dumbledore? I am too.
Are you alright? Come on, what's the matter?
Also, yeah, in this game we fight
A Slytherin
violence with
stole my
violence.
gobstone.
It's
It's
just
a
how it
noisy
works.
hitter my mum got me for
I
Christmas.
kinda agree
it's
with that
just-
philosophy. Like,
Yeah.
Him.
like the only way to stop
here.
bullies
I'll
from
get your
bullying
gobstone
is
back.
to bully them. Okay, maybe not the only way, but like sometimes you need to show a bully like what you're doing to another
Could you
person.
take a noisy hitter
Yeah,
from a
that's
girl
true.
over there?
What's it got to do with you?
Give it back.
What are you going to do? Jinx me? I'm sure Professor Snape would love to know you've been jinxing Slytherins.
But yeah, Harry
He
likes
might
to do
even give you detention.
random stuff for random persons. I guess he's a true Gryffindor. He helps people.
Whoa! Oh my god, I just charged the spell, he was knocked out and he cast Protego. I got knocked out from my own charged spell. You piece of shit. Wow. I've never seen that happen.
Now hand over
Yeah,
that noisy
same.
hitter.
I hope it gobs all over you.
And next time, think twice before you bully someone.
The game's sending out moral messages.
Oh,
Here
yeah, I
you
just
are.
saw it in the stream. That was really weird.
Yeah.
Harry, you're the best.
It was like, it was just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Acid pops.
Good evening, Harry.
Professor, about Malfoy and... Snape.
Professor Snape. I've told you, Harry, I trust Severus. My answer has not changed. Now, to the business at hand. I have not been able to find many memories of Tom Riddle at Hogwarts.
Yeah,
I
like
did,
Dumbledore
however,
said, more Quidditch
find this
is
one.
coming up.
Yeah.
Gracious, look at
And
the time.
like,
Off you go, boys.
it's not the last one in the run.
Strange,
I can tell
Avery,
that
don't
much.
forget your essays.
We will have a fair amount of Quidditch.
Look sharp there, Tom. No, Tom, I don't know anything about Horcruxes. And I wouldn't tell you if I did. Now get out of here.
I don't understand. What happened?
I actually
Professor
forgot about
Slughorn
that.
has
First of all,
tampered
we have
with
to
his memory.
go to McGonagall
I
and
asked you to get to know Professor Slughorn.
learn another
Now,
duel spell.
I wanted to persuade him to
That's actually
divulge
super
his
useless
true
because
memory.
it's
Any way
slower
you
than
can.
Expelliarmus.
That memory is everything.
Yeah, I think like we learn
Quidditch practice. You'll find your way there more
Levi
easily
Corpus?
now the orders have opened more of the castle.
Yeah, I
Good
think
day,
so.
Harry.
I solemnly
And it
swear
looks
that
cool
I
and
am
all,
up
but
to
it
no
takes so long to cast.
Yeah, I had like 1 or 2 instances of casting it, like Harry skipped the
Hello, Harry.
kind of rest animation, so he cast it twice, and like I got 2 stars where the game registered that I cast it twice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I have a video of it or a clip of it somewhere. Not sure what happened.
Hey, memes. This is the meme game. I guess that like maybe just registered too because for some reason you casted them really quick after each other. You skipped the cooldown animation or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's possible.
Harry, I've been doing
Pause
some research.
casting.
I went to the library. I checked in the restricted section, and I couldn't find anything.
That's a
on this
problem with
Half-Blood
like the
Prince.
time-saving
There's
tricks
nothing to
on
say
this
it's
game is that
fascinating.
we don't know why they happen or how they happen, so it's kind of rare to recreate them.
Yeah.
Ah, there you are. I wanted to talk to you after the unfortunate events at the Burrow over Christmas. Why
There are
is
really
it
not
always
many
you?
tricks in that
When
game.
something
Like it mostly comes down to
Believe me,
optimizing
Professor.
potions and
myself for
dueling.
years.
Those are
I
the big
heard
time
you've
saves
joined the
and
dueling
trying to
club,
not
Harry.
fall down while you're
I
running
think
from
you
place to
should
place.
follow his example,
But the big
and
time
Louise's
save is dueling
too.
and potion
You
making.
can't be too prepared.
And Quidditch if
Don't
you're
limit
bad
yourself
at
to
skipping.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Here's the person we were
like you can save time, but you can lose a huge chunk of
Johannes
time.
here is captain of the Ravenclaw
If you fail it,
dueling
that is. But
club.
like
You
usually
come along with me,
we don't
Miss
fail it
Granger,
in a run.
and we'll sign you up.
It's just me, I guess.
Would
I
you
mean,
like to
we
practice
haven't played
casting
for a long
Levi
time,
Corpus
so
with us? I've always wanted to
you have a
learn
good
that
excuse.
spell.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot how to do it. Uh-oh.
I forgot how to do Levi Corpus as well.
Oops. Well,
Thank
I
God
guess.
they have a tutorial for it.
Thanks
Yep.
for teaching us that. Be careful though, you might find some Ravenclaws casting at you in future duels. Let's try a proper duel while you're here. Ravenclaw's junior champion against Harry Potter.
So there's kind of like I guess you call it not a debate exactly, but like so some runners opt out for Levi Corpus at the beginning of a duel, and some do Expelliarmus, and I'm still not sure which one is faster.
I'm pretty sure Expelliarmus is faster because like the animation is just so much faster.
Yeah.
Levi Corpus is just stunning them longer, but we don't really need that.
And I also think that when you charge a spell and they have Expelliarmus, you cause more damage. Because I just tried, I just tried both, and I realized that.
I had like the worst there RNG. Oh no, it comes back.
Thanks for that, Harry. As a special member's privilege, you can use that portrait shortcut over there.
Special member's
The password
privilege.
is light against darkness. Why don't you try our dueling challenge? Just go to the notice board when you're ready to give it a go.
The camera on this game just broke the 180-degree rule, and it really just pisses me off.
Gryffindor will win the Quidditch Cup this year.
It
Get
feels
yourself
better
along
than an
there,
HP6
Potter.
though, to be
Great
honest.
Quidditch teams are
Like,
not built
it's
on
not even
tardiness.
cinematically pleasing.
True.
Oh, to be young again. Light against darkness.
And a good morning to you.
So yeah, thankfully this is just practice, and we don't have a match after that. What we also didn't mention yet for some reason, those target dummies or pumpkin head dummies or whatever you want to call them, they actually give you time as well. So it's and you don't slow down if you bump into them. It's always worth hitting them.
Are you talking about the dummies?
Yeah. Quidditch.
Yeah, you don't lose time if you bump into them, I think.
Yeah, you don't lose time.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me in the first match, where I wanted to hit some of them, but the other players were bonking them off, so I lost more time.
Denied. Rings that are behind a Quidditch goal are really hard to get.
Oh yeah, the ones within the ring. I think it's kind of safer to not go for them, because if you try and go for them and you bonk, you lose time.
It's so bad. Going down into those trenches is also one of the worst things, because you can like bump into everything here.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, so it went relatively fast actually.
It's like Quidditch in the first few games, at least on console, was ridiculously hard. And this is not ridiculously easy, but just ridiculous, I guess.
Yeah, just ridiculously boring, to be honest.
Yeah. I think generally the fans agree that the most fun Quidditch was Quidditch World Cup.
Oh yeah, that's true. That game is great.
Like I think I remember playing some of it, because it never worked on my computer, but it worked on my friend's computer. So I would play it at my friend's, and it's kind of like a simulation game, but a fun one.
Yeah, it's like a sports simulation kinda.
Well done, everyone.
I
Personally,
bonked
think
a
we need
lot
better
here.
defense. The other teams have got really good keepers. We haven't that luxury.
Ron's
I actually
doing
had a
better
pretty
than you
clean
could,
Quidditch.
McClagan.
Just offering some friendly advice. One keeper to another.
So this
Well,
is an instant
take
where I
your
think
advice
there's
out of our
probably
training.
a faster
You're not
way
on
to
a team,
potions,
McClagan.
but we have to follow Ron.
Yeah.
And he will lead us into like a cutscene.
Hello, Harry.
Or several cutscenes
Are you ready
actually.
for potions? I've looked, but I can't find anything.
Also,
on the
everyone
prices library.
bullies
I've
McClagan,
been thinking.
and for some reason, like, it's
If you make a
justified.
really good potion into
It's like your
his
opinion
recipe,
doesn't
put
matter.
yourself in a
You're
good
not on the
way.
team.
Then he might tell you what he's hiding
I
from
mean, it's a good
Dumbledore.
point. He is not on the team.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Right, but like, it's still some level of bullying where like everyone is against him. Like he's in a group where everyone is against him.
Granger!
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
is she sick?
But I think he doesn't even
Well,
realize.
they went to Slughorn's Christmas party together, but it didn't go well.
Yeah? Come on, let's go after mine. Let's go to potions.
Oh yeah, also the music is pretty damn good.
I need to get to potions.
Yeah, everywhere in the game. It's sadly like you get copy strikes from it relatively easy.
Oh yeah,
Upload it to YouTube, but
it's
still great music.
it's Jeremy Soul. Also, I just keep spawning Nick. He's like,
Oh, Ron.
yeah, he's like, I'm going to the potions with Ron. And it's like, you fancy a conversation along the way? Like, what is it, dude?
We've noticed that you're quite the duelist. I therefore permit you to challenge me to a duel. No
Ron's
thanks.
always
We're on our way to
faking. He's
potions.
like
I'm not asking you, Potty. I'm telling
faking
you.
right and then
Superfire.
turning left.
Expelliarmus.
Yeah, and he also like goes through the longer route so that we can have this duel with a Slytherin. He's like, join the club.
I didn't really try anyway. Come along to our dueling club in the paved courtyard for a real challenge.
Why are Slytherin such bad losers?
So,
Come on, let's go
Lavender is
potions.
actually the second instance where I have to switch my controls again.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah. I lose a few seconds here every time, and then I forget how to actually move. Eh, why did it not switch? Come on. That's unfortunate.
Oh gosh. I
should
should stop trying to spawn Nick because it's messing up my movements.
I do the same, and it's also messing up.
Hi, Nick. Ron and I are off to potions.
Thankfully, we only have to use Wingardium 3 times in this run.
Oh yeah, it's Lavender now.
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to run this game probably. So we lift up the back and
Stop it!
switch back
Stop
again.
flying round! Come back down here!
Harry!
Doesn't lose that much time, but it's inconvenient.
I thought you were going out with her. Yeah, I am, but please, just tell her I flew into a wall in Quidditch or something.
What's the matter?
Someone's done something to my books. And the stupid things won't stop flying around. Come down!
Right. Have you tried anything other than shouting at them? Like Wingardium Leviosa?
No.
Wait, what?
I wish One was here.
Rip Robota?
He'd do
Oh,
something.
sorry.
He's
Have you seen him?
Roman
No.
says that in the chat.
If I cast Wingardium
My
Leviosa
chat
in the
isn't
bag,
updating. I just realized.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought like chat went quiet.
I mean, it went for a while, but now it got back to life.
Yeah. Okay, that was a really fast Lavender.
Yeah, I have. He was.
I guess I'll check from my phone for the chat.
He doesn't do divination anymore.
He said he wanted to ask something important about his future.
It must be about us. That's why I like my One so much. He's always thinking about us.
Thanks.
Are you ready for potions? One.
Pack it in.
Alright, so did you start potions? Actually, I'm not hearing joystick, so if...
Yeah, I'm watching the cutscene for it. Euphoria. I still don't remember where to start with. Oh, no, I actually do for this potion. It's a green one. Yeah. I knew that one. One of the few that I remember.
Suggestions? Miss Granger, of course.
It requires a very complex antidote, but I think you should start with a
So
drop
yeah,
of
those
castor
potions
oil.
are not really the hard ones. There are 2 hard potions in my opinion. One is the last one that we have to brew.
You could do that.
And
or you could just shove a
the
Bazour down
second
the
one
victim's
is
throat.
the second one actually. There's another one that's kind of hard. Oh yeah, the antidote for the last potion in my opinion is pretty hard as well.
Exactly. I think it's just because like they make the timer go fast, because like you have to do it quick for Ron.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And nose tweaking if you don't put enough peppermint in.
Also, this butter can explode if I shake it too much. It's another little mechanic they just introduced us to.
Yeah, I think this bottle in particular might blow up.
Yeah. It makes like some kind of a sound and like looks evil.
It looks evil. I can't tell if I like the music for potions or if it stresses me out.
It's kind of annoying, yeah. The next cutscene is one of the good ones again as well. Legit looks like someone edited this in and zoomed in onto Slacker.
Oh yeah! Gosh, I keep forgetting them. Man, I wanted to see that.
Yeah.
Sir, you knew Tom Riddle, didn't you?
Mr. Riddle had many teachers whilst here at Hogwarts.
I know, sir. You must get fed up of questions about Voldemort and Horcruxes.
I'd ask you not to talk about this subject.
But, sir...
Dumbledore put you up to this, didn't he? Didn't he?
I just want to know about Tom Riddle.
You're gonna give me a bazool? I need a good mark in potions.
I had to soften Slughorn up so I
Have
could
you
ask
finished
about
potions?
Voldemort.
I just have. I'm talking to Ron.
Oh, okay.
McGonagall wants to see
So,
you
yeah,
in the astronomy tower.
So why was he
Apparently,
send someone
McGonagall is waiting for us in the astronomy tower.
Oh, so this part, the duels are actually really rough because you have a lot of bookshelves in front of you, and Crab and Goyle really they dodge behind them.
Libraries Liberate.
It makes it really hard.
I think it's Crab. He also has one spell that is relatively quick and knocks you down. So
Oh, yeah.
fall on the ground, and it's really annoying. I actually lost to Crab at my old PB.
Boiled beetles.
Boiled. Yes, they'd like that, would they?
So yeah, duels from now on are gonna get kind of tougher.
You can't knock them out in two or in one fully charged spellcast anymore as well. It was possible for a lot of the duels so far, but from now on it will get harder.
Well, here we are.
Is Professor McGonagall in the astronomy tower?
I'm afraid.
So yeah, Harry has some sick burns here.
Have a good evening.
A nice counter to Crab and Goyle, but you will hear that when Robota gets there.
What was it?
The one cutscene where Crab and Goyle come out. It's a great, it has great lines as well.
I forgot what they say.
I don't remember the words. But Harry's like, I want to get a moron free view, but
Oh.
those two
Alright, it just entered the cutscene.
Oh, and Crab insta-hit me with his spell.
Rip.
What do you want, Potter?
A moron free view? Oh, too late.
You're the moron who's turned up to see someone who's not even here.
Malfoy sent that message.
How can this dude dodge so
him.
good?
You get him.
Or so well? I mean, look at this. How does he do that?
Yeah, I'm struggling with him. Oh, he almost Levicorpused me. Okay, that was a rough fight, but I think I managed.
They are always rough. Also have to switch again here to keyboard.
Come on then, Potter.
Okay, Goyle went really well. Crab was meh.
Where is Malfoy?
The other way around for me.
Somewhere you won't find him.
You're not supposed to tell him that, stupid.
Doesn't matter. He won't get out of there, will he?
Will he?
So yeah.
Oh yeah, Wingardium Leviosa. That
is a hard spell with the controller. It's really easy with a mouse though. You just have to move it from left to right, and it usually always works.
I cast Wingardium Leviosa and Depulso at the same time. I really don't know why it's hard for you. Like the lavender part, it's hard for me to because I have to constantly move the bag towards the book.
Sometimes he's not even visible on the Marauder's map. Look.
You must be missing
I just don't know why
I mean, you
I
can't
don't
just
get it, but
disappear,
I'm not the only
can
one who
he?
had problems with that. So your next part is one of the highlights of the run, I would
Maybe
say.
Hermione's right.
Ooh.
Maybe I
Ron
should
has,
forget about Malfoy
like,
and
he
concentrate
eats
on
some love
Slughorn.
potion.
But how
Or
am
he
I
ate
supposed to
some
get
love
to his
potion.
memory? I
And
don't even know
the
what
music
a
gets really
Horcrux
great.
is. Ron!
Beautiful, isn't it? The moon.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about her, Harry. I love her.
Kid has already finished the
Do
potion,
you
by the
think she
way.
even knows I exist?
Well,
The
she's been
antidote.
snogging you for
Oh yeah,
months.
I just saw it.
I've never snogged Romilda.
Romilda? Ron? Did you eat these chocolates? They're from Romilda Vane. They're full of love potion.
Romilda. Do you know her, Harry? Can you introduce me?
Yeah, she's in Slughorn's office. Yes, she's definitely there. Follow me.
Hi, Ron. Have you done your potions homework?
Hermione, you're a girl.
I'm surprised you noticed, Ronald.
Do you think Romilda would like flowers or chocolates?
So yeah, and we are
Don't
Ron now.
mind him. He ate some love
And
potion.
like he runs
Take him
really
into Slughorn's
slowly, but
office.
with a lot of style.
Romilda.
Yeah.
Oh, Romilda.
He's in love, he doesn't want to trip.
Nick? Mr. Weasley.
And everything gets like,
I love her.
or becomes a heart shape. Even the mini crests. It loses time to trigger them, but I want to show it off.
No, I do believe I saw her in the Great Hall.
Okay.
No, you didn't. She's definitely in Slughorn's office.
Also,
Come
don't
on,
forget
Ron.
to call Nick, by the way.
Yeah, I just called him. So he goes like, I think Romilda's in the Great Hall. It's like, Harry, no, she's in Slughorn's office.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, also, fun fact, mini crests are shaped like hearts.
One! I've been looking for you. I've got you,
Leave me alone. Harry's going to introduce me to Romilda Vane.
One?
I'll explain later.
So the first tough potion is coming up.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
I'm
I need some
gonna
help.
concentrate
Where
for
is
that
she?
one.
What's
Yeah.
the matter with Wenby?
Weasley, sir.
Romilda. That's a pretty name for a pretty
And
witch.
Slughorn stares, it's
He's
not a
accidentally
difficult
taken
antidote.
some love potion.
I see the problem. Come in, I've got the necessary ingredients here in my bag.
I mean, I
It's not a
practiced, so I shouldn't fail
difficult
it.
I think we'd better make it quickly.
I didn't, so I will probably...
Oops.
Castor oil. At least it doesn't smell as bad as it tastes.
Steady on there, Harry, my boy.
Extract of Gurdy root.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got smokes too.
Still not enough. Come on. Yeah. I didn't get smokes, but it took me a while to get the right color.
Yeah. Honestly, like, the trick to potions is just muscle memory.
Yeah, that's true. And not do what I just did. But I got it without failing it.
Yeah, I got it too.
All right, my
Also
boy.
great cutscene.
A little tonic
worth
for your
noticing.
nerves.
What happened
Just
to me?
because of how
Love
Slughorn
potion.
says the
I
last
feel
lines.
really bad.
Drink this. And a little pick-me-up for you too, Potter.
Ron? Ron! Professor!
Poison.
Help him!
What? What? Poisoned? He's been poisoned? Abazur! Brilliant thinking! You've just saved Wemby's life, my boy!
Ron is a master at breaking up.
Yeah.
Oops. Pity you can't make a potion to help Ron with Lavender Brown. It was lucky you thought of that bazaar last night.
I really hate how like the developers were lazy not to render a hospital wing. Like yeah, like they didn't make a hospital wing for this game. They had it in HP5, but they didn't have it in this game. Because I'm pretty sure like even in free roam mode you can't go to the hospital wing.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. They could have just reused it.
Yeah.
But they also don't have like a defense against the dark arts classroom. There are several other places missing.
Yeah, neither the film nor the game touches on defense against the dark arts. Pretty sure it's somewhere in the book.
True. Yeah. Oh, really nice there, RNG.
Really meh for me.
I think
oh, really bad actually.
I reached the password or the portrait right.
What happened for me was it was already bad and the wrong stairs were moving and they were near to stop moving, but then they moved for me, but it was the wrong stairs, so I had to wait for that and then wait for the right stairs.
Yeah.
That's just kind of an idea about how convoluted. Yeah, that's just how stairs RNG kind of can either be really on your side or just completely against you.
Yes, he's...
Then you'll need a new keeper, and as I was best in the trials, I'll see you in the end.
Ron was best at the trials, but we're stuck with you.
Alright, so we have a warm-up and then a match.
Yep.
And I believe... Yeah, I believe this is the second to last match.
Yeah, this is the one against Hufflepuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. And the last one is against Ravenclaw.
Yeah. And I think it's actually a nod to the books because it's Ginny against Cho.
Yeah, it's actually really cool in this game.
Yeah, she like has a lot of comments on like, hey, I'll win, Cho, or whatever.
Yeah. They trash talk a lot.
It's yeah, and also like they're both also kind of fighting for Harry, so there's tension.
Let's practice our moves. Yeah, good idea, Ginny. Not much to practice, though, to be honest.
Show us how it's done, Harry.
Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention something about the stars. I don't know if you know this, Nixxo. If you touch the star on its edge, you get less points. Whereas if you you go through the exact middle of the star, you get more time.
Oh, I'm getting red rings. That's not good.
Oops.
Okay, I catch the snitch for the warm-up.
I am bonking like crazy. Yeah, I just got the snitch. I think I'm gonna get a badge here.
We're really close. I'm actually not sure if the warm-up counts towards the badges.
It does.
It does? Okay.
Welcome to Quidditch.
Quiddy, quiddy, quiddy.
The opposition seeker hasn't seen the snitch though. Now he has, and the chase is on.
I don't know why, but I always knock out the opponent's seeker immediately. Like,
Yeah.
there's no chance. One hit and he's knocked out.
I think I bonked mine into a wall and he just got like immediately bonked away.
He's coming back a few times though. He's not giving up.
So Lee Jordan just said the opposition seeker hasn't seen the snitch though. And I have a feel like he hasn't said Hufflepuff yet, except maybe like you know, it's Gryffindor against Hufflepuff. But after that he doesn't mention Hufflepuff, and my theory is that they only had a few amount of lines for him to say, and so they're like the opposition seeker and they would just reuse that.
Probably. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. He has less voice lines to record. Yeah, and he says the other seeker.
Yeah. I like, if you're a commentator you're not supposed to be biased, but like they just made Lee Jordan really biased here.
Yeah. At least he knows Harry Potter, I guess. I might get a badge here.
Yeah, I'm not getting a few or all the stars. Is this match shorter than the other? It felt.
Seems. I think the last one is really long.
Yeah, and the first one maybe.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah.
Told you I should be in goal.
Ron will be back from hospital soon. Then he'll
That
be
one
back
wasn't
in
too
goal.
bad.
Yeah. Sorry, McLagan. Well played, everyone.
We're coming up to the biggest highlight of the run, probably. Also the easiest part to run, but it's still awesome.
Oh yes. No spoilers. The thing is, the stream probably already saw it on Cats, but like they're gonna hear it now because it's my audio.
She seems.
Yeah, you have to hear it.
Don't
If you
you
just
remember
see it,
anything
it's
from
not
that
as
night?
Oh yes.
Oh, honestly, Ron.
First we have like a chasing scene again. And really great HP2 music.
Well, you're not the only one out of hospital. Katie Bell is back. I saw her in the Great Hall.
Now we can find out who gave her that necklace.
Oh
She
no,
can
wait,
tell
it's
us who
Katie
cursed
Bell
her.
first.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to HP2 music.
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Staircase, please.
Hi, Harry.
How are you, Katie?
Give me a moment. I know you're going to ask, but I don't know who cursed me.
Harry,
tried
aggressive
to
as
remember,
always,
but
just yells, confess at Malfoy and chases after him.
Yeah, I mean,
The
like,
scene is like weird.
like Malfoy walks in, and she's like, Katie's like, I tried to remember him, looks at Malfoy, I just can't. Dude, go follow Malfoy, it's Malfoy. So fun
Also,
fact.
Malfoy spins off here. For
Yeah.
some reason he gets really best part.
So fun fact about this part, you can actually soft lock the game here.
Oh, how does that happen?
Yeah, actually I think you soft lock the entire save file. So
Nice.
what happens is if you're too far from Malfoy, and you're almost gonna lose, but you hit the trigger where you win, the game teleports you to inside the bathroom, but then makes you lose because you were far away from him. So you're constantly losing, rewatching the cutscene, and then losing and watching the cutscene, and it's a loop.
Just leave me alone, Potter.
So you know that the game is like really well programmed. Also, this is the part that cost me 2 minutes on my PB.
Oh, on your actual PB?
No, on like
on the 227.
Yeah, so the 227 was going to be around 226 or 225, but I lost a huge chunk of time due to Malfoy. Malfoy just completely destroyed me.
Yeah, he tends to do that sometimes.
And you, Potter,
like from now on, we can actually lose all of the fights easily if we have bad luck and we don't hit they combo us down.
You are to gather all your school books, all of them, and bring them to me here immediately.
So, I gave Ron's book to Snape instead.
And you used a spell you didn't recognize on Draco.
I didn't mean to. He was trying to curse me, and I just...
You have to get rid of the book, and I know just where you can hide it.
And now time for romance.
The room of requirement.
If you want to
Let's
conceal
call it
something,
romance,
this is where you come. Close your eyes.
I've got a secret too.
There. Now no one will find it.
I'm gay.
I've got a secret too.
But
So
after
did you
that,
actually do
the
it?
good part is coming up.
What?
Oh yes.
Also for us runners, we have to do we have to be very good at this part.
Even I
It's
don't
really
know
hard.
where it is.
Well, I think it's a good thing. I mean, using an untested spell on someone.
I know.
At least you can concentrate on your proper mission for Dumbledore. You haven't had much luck so far, have you?
No. But maybe luck is what it will take.
Marathon luck.
It's time I got lucky.
And yeah, the music is obviously the highlight. So it's close to the books and the movies. Harry just drinks the luck potion.
How do you feel?
And everything we do succeeds. We get the maximum amount of mini shields out of objects.
You need
we
to
can't
find
miss our
Slughorn,
spells and
Harry.
duels. We can't miss in potions.
Trust me, I know what
So
I'm doing.
we're basically OP
at least
for
Felix
the next
does.
few minutes.
Yes.
And we don't walk ourselves.
So also because this part you can get the maximum amount of mini crests, we save and load the game here, and we redo the segment so that we can get so we can finish the mini crests. Shoutouts to TK for finding that strat for 100%.
And all crests.
Yes. But yeah, I think you like have to say which part of all of the Harry Potter games is your favorite. This one would be mine.
Yeah, the music is great. I can understand. I would probably choose HP3 or HP2. For PC.
Which part?
2 or 3.
You think you're so clever.
You know, like a certain level or a segment from the Harry Potter games. Which one would be your favorite?
That's what you
really
yeah, that would
don't
be
want
probably
to
this
fight
one.
me tonight.
That's a really great segment.
So yeah, what we do here is just kind of cast at Crab and Goyle. We don't even have to cast Expelliarmus. We can never get knocked down or anything.
I'll get him.
We just charge like a really powerful spell.
You won't be so lucky next time, Potter.
I don't need luck to beat you.
And Harry just goes like, I don't need luck to beat you, and he obviously does. Also, you can look around. I forgot about that.
Bit.
Yeah.
It's quite limited.
Yeah, I'll just keep looking up, I guess, or down. This part is definitely like kind of just directly inspired from Spider-Man 3.
Honestly, the music is so fitting though. I mean, you would think it doesn't fit into an HP game, but honestly, it fits very well in this cutscene or in this auto-scroller.
That's a venomous tentacula.
Merlin's beard.
Its leaves are quite valuable, aren't they?
Yes, I'm not interested in selling them, of course. My interest is purely academic.
Yeah, as I said earlier, same for the potion. I can't fail it. If I put the wrong ingredients in, it still
but it
does not cause smoke.
Oh, yes.
I don't lose time.
I have a feeling it.
So the timer never goes to 0?
Sloth brain.
What?
That's the thing, like I think if you don't do anything, the timer will still go to 0.
It won't actually. Roman tested it out.
Oh wow.
If you fail, then you don't die. Nothing can happen.
Wait, so what happens, I guess, when the timer goes all the way down?
You just stay at 1 second and you don't die.
Wow. They thought of everything.
Yeah, you just have luck.
Yeah, but you can
It's
still.
not really important for the run, though. Yeah, you can still save time.
Yeah, you save time by not sucking. So, you know, your performance still kind of counts. And this is actually kind of a tough potion, like because in Hundo you have to do it again for the club, if I'm not mistaken. So, and when you do it like without the luck potion, it's actually kind of tough.
Some of the potions are actually really close of the later ones.
Yeah. So this is the second to final potion, I believe, and after that we have Wiggenweld.
Yeah, the hardest one by far.
Shall we try it, sir?
Usually the only one that you can fail on a run.
Spectacular!
All the others should be fine.
Gab-handed herbology too. But you shouldn't be walking about at night, Harry.
Actually, sir, I'm just about to go for a walk down to Hagrid's.
I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to go off walking the castle grounds alone.
Well, by all means, come with me, sir.
Ugh, the scene was so much better in the film.
Harry. It's not even dark in this game.
My oldest friend.
Afternoon.
Aragog?
A giant spider, an acromantula that lived in the forest. Hagrid counted him as a friend, even though it tried to eat me.
He was just being friendly.
Hagrid, not to be indelicate, but acromantula venom is very valuable. Would you mind if I extracted a vial or two? Then maybe spoke a few words over the deceased.
Oh, Aragog. I'll miss you, old friend.
Sad violin.
Farewell, Aragog, king of arachnids. May your many-eyed descendants ever flourish. A toast to the funeral of a friend. I'm so sorry for your loss, Hagrid.
To Aragog. Do you know why I survived? The night Voldemort killed my parents.
Oh, don't, my boy. Your mother... Oh, she was one of my absolute favorites.
She sacrificed herself for me. For everybody. Professor.
I always forget where to go after Slughorn gives you the memory.
I am the chosen.
Yeah.
It looks like you have to go over there, but it's not actually the way.
But I need your memory to do it. I need that memory.
So the duel coming up now for Nixxo is kind of a rough duel because you're very close to your opponent.
You don't know what he was like. Even then.
So you might get knocked out.
If they get you in a good combo, then you might actually die. I got the XP armor still.
Nice.
That was a decent. And for some reason, Goy decides not to duel him. It's probably for the better.
Stupefy!
Oh, I cast Protego by accident, but it actually saved me. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed.
With the hammer, you got this there.
Absolutely destroyed. I can't even cast one spell at him. This is pretty bad. He's just destroying me like there's nothing I can do. There we go. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh no.
Hello. There we go. Yeah, so that was obviously not supposed to happen. I could have recovered in some places, but I'm still rusty.
Malfoy will join his loser father in Azkaban before he ever beats me. Sir, I've got it. I've got the memory from Slughorn.
This is spectacular news.
I've got the memory.
Do it. Harry, quickly.
Yeah, same cutscene for me.
Look sharp there, Tom.
Now, at last, we shall see.
So we're almost at the end of the game. We just have one
very
really
dark
long
stuff
Quidditch
indeed,
coming
Tom.
up, and then the end game,
To make
which
one, you
has
would have to split
a really
your
hard
soul.
potion in it,
And to
and
do that,
like kind of hard mini game and hard
Killing
duels.
rips the
So
soul
the end game is
apart.
really bad in this
Think
game.
of doing that once is
Yeah.
You can lose a lot of
against
time.
nature, but 7 times.
So, Horace told Tom Riddle about Horcruxes.
You see, a Horcrux is an object.
But overall, I would say this is kind of a good entry speed game because so a lot of the speedrun games for Harry Potter, or generally speedrun games, you have to like do tricks, you know, one trick after another. And while a lot of people hate auto-scrollers or, you know, long breaks, for me it felt kind of like a good entry speed game, because even though it's long, you know, I have these breaks where I don't have to perform one trick after the other. But I know that a lot of speedrunners kind of hate that rhythm.
That's how you hurt your hand.
It's actually,
And
it's
that's where
also
you've been
kind of
going,
easy to
to
learn
search
that
for
way.
the Horcruxes.
We
Yes.
don't really have
And I
any
think
trick in HP6, so it's just going fast, optimizing movement, optimizing potions and all of that. So it's really fun, especially for
And Snape's
people that are
making you
new
do
to
the
speedrunning.
detention. No! He knows it's the deciding match.
You'll have to fly instead of me. Dean can take your place as chaser.
Gossiping when you should be waiting by my office, Potter. That will be 10 points from Gryffindor.
What for? I'm not late.
I'm not late, sir.
There's no need to call me sir, Professor.
I would have thought you had enough detentions after the incident with Draco Malfoy. Do you require another? 20 points from Gryffindor. And go to my office. Gryffindor will just have to manage without their
This will be like the
chosen
last
one.
downtime really
Poor
that we have in this
Gryffindor.
round. Just
Fourth
this
place
one
in the
last
Quidditch Cup
auto-scroller.
this year, I
And the rest
fear.
will be kinda
Win that match, Ginny. Win the cup for Gryffindor.
panicky, I guess.
Yeah.
Snape made him do detention.
Also, that
I'm
cutscene
flying
with
secretive.
Snape is just like
If we win this game, we can
completely
win the cup.
destroyed
That's
by
what I
words.
promised Harry we would do. We are going to win the cup. Stop being so sulky and let's look at
Like
the
he just took points for no reason. Like Harry was just being a troll.
Right, here's what we're going to do.
If we would get the badge now, by the way, it would, like, all of our work on the previous Quidditch matches would be for nothing. So let's try not to get the badge here.
Yeah. I just realized there's another girl who sounds a lot like Ginny. Like, it seems like the same lines that Ginny says. She's like, "You can do it, excellent flying." I guess we need a Ginny counter for Ginny.
Yeah, I should not have gone for that ring. Sometimes they're actually in a really bad spot and you just fly against something after it.
Oh yeah, it's like troll ring, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just one Quidditch match and then we're done. That one is a long one though.
Yeah, I think the worst part about Quidditch is that if you're doing Hundo, you have to redo all these matches.
Oh, of course. Oh yeah, that's why Hundo was 6 hours, I guess.
Yeah. I think they can be trimmed to maybe 5 something, but nothing on sub 5.
Nah, probably not.
Because I think only TK did Hundo, and he had the game crash at one point.
Yeah, nobody really wants to go for it because it's a really complicated category. You have to learn the whole route for it, and then you have to get all the badges. It's a lot of grinding, it's a lot of memorizing, so yeah, pretty hard one.
Yeah. But I don't know, I'm thinking of like doing HP5 for next year, or HP5 Hundo for next year Potterthon. Do you recommend?
Ooh.
I'll be taking a big time slot though. Like you could, I'll be taking another game. Almost, because like it's a 4-hour run at best.
It's an interesting run. Gobstones and chests.
Yeah, like I literally looked up chess strats, like how to be good on chess, in order to. But the way one player, I think, Ras, used to do HP5 Hundo, he would he would open up a robot that would tell him the best moves, but it kind of takes time. So that was like the main reason for me to like go for HP5 Hundo, because like I felt like you could kind of learn a few patterns, and they do have patterns. But you know, if you're good at chess, or if you have a friend who's good at chess, just kind of like have them sit with you in the speedrun and give the controller to them. Would that be considered cheating?
I'm not sure. It's just really that hard, and actually because I guess you play on beginner difficulty.
Oh, I just bonked.
And final catch. I got the last catch, finally.
Oh, I might be in trouble here.
Nah, you got this.
Don't be so sure.
I was really close as well, though. I had like red blinking.
Yeah, like after you leave the drench, I think you always get that red.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I'm taking a lot of stars, so I'm a bit worried that I'm gonna get the badge.
It would be the worst thing ever. It's like 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm good.
So yeah, the last chapter has begun. Wing World Potion.
Yeah.
Oh, concentrate for that again.
Yeah, I got the snitch. And no badge? Yeah, no badge.
Yeah, no Quidditch anymore on this one.
Every one of you for a job well done.
Yeah. Done with Quidditch.
What happened? What happened?
We won!
How was the detention?
Huh? Oh, Snape had me sorting rotten flobber worms. Tell the rest of the team congratulations
How did
for
that
me,
smoke?
You can tell him yourself.
I can't.
Smoking on the
Dumbledore's asked to
first
meet me at
step
the
of
astronomy
Wing World
tower.
is not good.
Think he wants me to
The trick for it is just you pour just a little bit.
Be careful, mate.
Because as soon as you pour, the color immediately turns. So it's kind of like trolling.
I'll see you later.
And it still smokes.
Yeah,
I guess I will fail it.
it's total BS.
Or I just have to play really well. Wow! This is the color that I'm supposed to get, but... What?
Did the game now register the...
Broke the game.
Uh-oh.
Did I not select Wing World? I did. Yeah, I did. I lost and I got it. New strats, boys!
Did you saw... What happened?
What? I lost. I didn't... my time ran out and I still completed the potion.
Oh, like the last second?
Yeah. No, I didn't complete it. I failed it and it still worked.
Oh,
Like,
did you skip the potion?
Yeah.
What? Okay, nice surprise HP6 marathon strat. We need somebody to clip this. I need to see this.
Yeah, please clip that. It's such a shame that this run is so bad.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Actually, PB. I don't know, Cat. Did you see it on stream? Did you finish already, by the way?
Spine of Lion.
Is it already like 2:20 something?
I don't know. I have no clue. My phone died, so I don't see the chat and I don't see the stream anymore.
Okay, so what happened exactly? You were doing bad, so you ran out of time?
Yeah, I ran out of time after like the third time you have to pour in the red stuff, salamander blood or something. And then the game just finished the potion, gave me 2 stars, but I finished it.
There isn't supposed to be a star countdown if you fail. It like tells you try again.
Right? Yeah, but it didn't. It let me pass. Like I'm really confused right now, but I can trigger the Dumbledore cutscene, so I guess everything is alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Good job,
maybe
programmers.
Yeah, that of course. Maybe you can like somehow recreate it. I don't know.
If
That'll
you,
be interesting for sure.
yeah, if you can recreate it and it works on other potions.
Oh yeah, that would be sick. But like sadly, I have no idea what I did. I just failed. But still.
Seen Professor Dumbledore?
Okay, I'm on final quest now.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I saved like a minute because I skipped the potion somehow.
I can get an FPB.
Are you on world record pace?
Yes.
Nice.
Let's go.
But
Don't-
I don't make a video.
Oh.
It's on the stream, though. It should be
Yeah.
fine.
You can use the marathon stream.
Yeah.
Just try not to fail the whatchamacallit, the end battle, because some BS can happen there.
Hmm.
You're here. Have fun now.
This will be a nice
Have you
goal
ever
split for
considered
sure
that
for me.
you ask
For me.
too much?
Oh, you're
Has it ever
splitting?
crossed your brilliant
That's not
mind that
fair.
I don't want to do this anymore?
I will not negotiate this with you, Severus. You
Like the
agreed.
last split is,
There's
no, the
nothing
next
more to
split is at the
discuss.
end for me, but still, this will be gold.
Yeah.
If I don't fail this wave thing a
I'm-
1,000 times.
I'm kind of excited. Like if we
Harry, my friend,
figure
the
out
time has
a
come
way
for
to
the Horcrux.
recreate
Yeah,
this.
Base Vigilito is
becomes a new
exceedingly
thread, it would be
dangerous, but
awesome.
I promised you that you
Like
could
yesterday, I was just saying the limit for HP6 is not gonna be
any command
anything below
without question.
220.
Understand what I'm saying?
And
Should I tell you to run,
I was
hide,
also
or
saying
abandon me and
speedrunners
save
end up
yourself?
surprising
will
you.
do so. Give me your word, Harry.
That's true.
Your word.
My word.
Now, are you ready to embark on our dangerous little quest?
Press A to embark.
Apparition.
Okay, so I think I have a clip here.
Nice.
Let me see it.
This is the place. Tom Riddle stood here as a boy. He returned here many years later.
So yeah, the final part, we should
With
maybe
another
actually
name.
explain that there are those things coming out of the water. I don't actually know how they're called in English. And you basically just have to defend yourself.
Now,
Don't let
it
them
is
come
Lord
close.
Voldemort's
It's really
obstacles
easy on the
that
first
stand in
two
our
waves,
way.
but the last one can troll you
Sir,
sometimes.
there are
Some of them are
bodies in
really
the water.
fast.
We needn't worry about them at the moment. But Harry, do not touch the water.
Do you think the Horcrux is there?
Oh yes.
Okay, I think I know what happened.
Liquid must be drunk. Remember the
did
condition
you
on which
watch
I
it
brought
already?
you with me.
Yeah, I just
Whatever
watched
this
it.
potion does to me, you have to
Um,
force it down my throat.
But sir,
After you hit 0, there's like a frame where the timer jumps 10 seconds. And I think what happened was, because you hit 0, the game thought that you need to lose, but then the timer has 10 seconds.
Don't make me.
So the game got confused and made you win. Like that's the only logical explanation. But if you play it frame by frame, you will see like there's a frame, the timer goes to 0 and then goes to 10.
just one more, Professor.
And the game is confused. I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we need to kind of test the nature of smoke while the timer is running down.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. If this is an actual trick, it's gonna be kind of hard to recreate for sure.
Yeah, hard to pull off. Oh no. I hate the last wave.
Yeah.
It's like nothing you can really do about it. If two fast guys come at the same time, there's like little to nothing you can do.
Spam more, I guess.
Yeah.
That could be nice.
Hi Kat, did you finish?
This one
Ultra
is everything.
25.
What am I doing here? Oh, wow, sub 25. Ow.
Oh, you got sub 25?
Yeah.
GG.
Big hype for that.
Yeah.
Like, this one has literally everything. Oh, this race. What the fuck?
Dude, this has to be like some sort of milestone for Potterthon. We got 2 world records, I think. And we also just found a trick, so
Maybe. Potentially.
potentially.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh my god.
GG's. Nice one. However you did it.
Alright, I think I'm on the final wave.
Same.
Yeah, I almost lost though.
It's so hard to do sometimes. This might not even be.
Come on. Don't lose, don't lose. I'm gonna lose.
Thanks.
I lost the last wave.
Yeah, I lost 2 times.
I think you might still be able to BB though, Nixxo.
I'm. What's the time on stream right now?
Probably somewhere around 2:26.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough to finish, right? I don't know. We will see. The end game is pretty much just 4 fights in a row, and the opponents get stronger with every fight.
We need to get you to the hospital, sir.
Oh, it's exactly sub 225. It's 224.59.
It is Professor Snape I need.
Shit.
Quickly, Harry. Hide yourself below.
Bei mir im Switch steht das 2:24 noch.
Professor!
Do as I say.
Yeah, your split is probably more accurate, Cat. So whatever your timer says.
You are
is
not an assassin,
the right one.
Draco.
What was your timer? I get. Cat?
Cursing Katie Bell?
There are Death Eaters here. I mended the vanishing cabinet in the room of requirement to let them in. You didn't see that coming, did you? Expelliarmus!
Well done, Draco. But I warn you, killing is not nearly as easy.
Good duel so far for me. Just 2 more left. Time is when Bellatrix hits the ground in the last fight.
The Dark Lord was clear.
So get ready for that.
No!
Severus, please.
Avada Kedavra.
Rest in peace, Dumbledore.
Oh. Spoilers. Oh no way.
Well, technically it just happened on my stream with audio, so...
Quickly. It's over.
Oh my god. Greyback duel is going terrible.
Uh-oh.
As always, I hate Greyback.
I remember actually getting a really good grayback on my PB.
That was not good. He's probably like the real boss fight. For some reason Bellatrix is the last battle, but Greyback is just way stronger.
I had a bad first duel. Like, because the first duel is normally easy.
Oh what? I didn't hit Bellatrix? You usually always hit her with your first cast. That was surprising. What? Okay, that's time for me, I guess. She didn't go down for some reason, but I glitched the game, I guess.
Yeah, you totally broke it, Nixxo.
Yeah, I mean, I get the final cutscene, but she didn't go down. She just stood there after I defeated her.
Okay, I had a good grayback.
Leave him. Potter belongs to the Dark Lord. Leave him.
230.29. That's pretty solid. And Yeah. Went over the estimate, but hey.
Yeah, the estimate was pretty tight for us not having run this game for a pretty long time. Especially you.
Alright, time.
GG's.
Thank you, thank you. That was a very nice race indeed.
Yeah.
I'm
spectacular to the end.
Yeah, I'm going to go try that that trick you had because it's really weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Any %. Next up we have I'm not really sure, so we'll let Luigi let you know. And thanks for watching. And congrats, Kat, on your world record.
Yeah, GG's.
Where's Dumbledore?
Yeah, thanks, inside.
We could arrange for the Hogwarts Express to come tomorrow.